like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully, you're having a great night wherever you may be in the world. I was watching a video here recently, and this video was about this preacher saying that I'm going to say the Holy Spirit, but in the video it says, God said, do not look for a job. You might want to go look this video up, and it's on YouTube. Um, but I sent this video to my friend, and in her era, no, not in her era, but in this day and age, in this era, she is going by a standard which is, I wouldn't necessarily say it's wrong, but I would say a lot of people endure problems that's really not, it's all their fault. Let's just put it like that. We're all put on this earth for a purpose and for a reason. And excuse me, we're all put on this earth for a reason. And if you are not doing as you're supposed to, bad things happen. People wonder why they are in debt. People wonder why they struggle. People wonder why all these things happen to them. Here's what I'm going to say about that. You're not in your purpose. What do I mean by that? Like I said, we're all put here for a reason. Reasons that you and the Holy Spirit are the only beings that know. There are many people that complain about money, complain that they don't have this, they don't have that. If you align yourself, what you were sent here to do, along with your work, because work should not be tiring, work should not be frustrating. Work should feel like a vacation. Work should feel like um, playing a video game or doing a puzzle or drawing. Work should be fun. If your work is not fun, then you're not doing the right thing. Because if you don't align yourself with what you were sent here to do, you're going to struggle. You're going to have hard times. Just look at some of the people that things just come very, very easily. Very easy. They don't have to ask. And they ask for it, but in some cases, it just depends on what their job is. If it's doing criminal activity, then yeah, it's going to come like that. But if it's not doing criminal activity and they are aligned with their purpose, they're in line with what they were sent here to do. See, my friend didn't get it, what the man was saying. That the Holy Spirit said, do not look for a job. It's like on this video, the man was saying that Adam and Eve were put in the garden because they were guardians of the garden. This is what they were aligned for. This is what the Holy Spirit aligned them to do. Not to work by the sweat of their brow. But eventually, this is what happened. because people are being controlled by man, living paycheck to paycheck. Instead of finding out what their purpose is, they rack up debt. They rack up more and more uh, uh, um, 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 karma. They rack up more and more resentment, hatred, because they don't know their purpose. They don't know why they were sent here. They don't know. And that's the thing. You got to find out why you were sent here. Because as soon as you align yourself with the Holy Spirit and align yourself with what you were sent here to do, all these things will go away. People make it hard, and it's really not hard. You don't have to live rich. You don't have to live lavish. You don't have to have all those things. Those are not a necessity. That's just worldly things. Of course, yes, it's nice to have those things. But when you got people that always talking about money, and it's always about greed, and it's always about themselves and what they want, it's not aligned with the Holy Spirit. It's like when I go do some events. If it's a small event and my friend is taking me, she frowns down on it. She frowns down on it because she doesn't see money. And that's not what it's about. It's about lining yourself with the Holy Spirit has you here to do. It's not going to go work at a job that you hate going to. If you hate what you're doing, you shouldn't be in it. Because why? You haven't found your purpose. You haven't found out why you were sent here. And people make it so difficult, and it's really not that difficult. It's really not. You align yourself with the Holy Spirit, you put the Holy Spirit first, and everything will follow, everything will come behind. But if you're trying to put money before the Holy Spirit, if you're trying to put, you know, uh, uh, um, trying to put everything else before the Holy Spirit, what do you expect to happen? You expect to get all these different things? Like my friend says, oh, I want to win the lotto. What is that? And I tell her, I said, well, you're not putting the money in, so you're just talking. You're just doing a lot of talking, but you're not putting the money in to do it. But even then, it's all about money. And she has the wrong concept. She wonders why her life is in turmoil. And if you're wondering why your life is in turmoil, like she is, it's because you're not aligned with the Holy Spirit. You're walking around here without faith. You're walking around here not giving gratitude, not acknowledging that you're walking and breathing, not acknowledging that you have a place to lay your head, not acknowledging that if you can only afford ramen noodles, then that's what you can afford. Not acknowledging that it's a meal, it's food, it's something. I have something. I have some type of substance. If you don't give your gratitude and if you don't acknowledge that the Holy Spirit is here and around you, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. And people don't see how simple it is. It's simple. Put the Holy Spirit first. Align yourself with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will align you what you were sent here to do. And then that alignment will align you to in the right direction of what you will be doing while you're here on this earth. And then everything else will follow. I have faith in what I'm doing. I have faith in what I'm here to do. The Holy Spirit speaks to me all the time. It may not be as much as I like because I really like the conversation going on for 24/7, day in and day out, but it doesn't work that way. But nevertheless, if you find yourself struggling, if you find yourself on ends meet, if you find yourself frustrated, you're doing something wrong. Because if you're not putting the Holy Spirit first, this is your problem. Because you put your faith in man, you put your faith in that job, you live and breathe that job. There are jobs that just don't care about anyone. You know, their doors swing left and right. They have no value of their workers. But if you don't value yourself, how will your employer gonna value you? The only being that will value you is the Holy Spirit. And if you can't put the Holy Spirit first, guess what? You're gonna struggle. You're going to struggle. When it is time for that right thing to come for you, that right job to come for you, that job that the Holy Spirit has for you, that's what you need to be worried about. Not depend on these other jobs as if your life depends on it. So the more I tried to get her to understand what I was saying, I was getting a lot of pushback. And I told her, I said, well, it's no point in me explaining it to you because I'm just constantly getting pushback. You're not understanding the things that I'm saying. It's not so much as a job. It's not so much as the money. It's not so much as you know getting a good job. It's about what the Holy Spirit has you here to do. If you are sitting up here, you don't give gratitude, you complain about everything, and if money is not looking like it should be, if your whole life is all about money and that's all you think about, you're doomed to fail regardless. Without the Holy Spirit, you're doomed to fail. Because all you can do is just think about how can you come up, how can you get money, how can you do this, how can you do that. Well, what about what you were sent here to do? What about aligning yourself with the Holy Spirit has you here to do? If you got somebody out there trying to detour you from what you were sent here to do, let that stuff go in one ear and out the other. You got somebody out there, I'm going to say it again. If you got somebody out there that is trying to detour you from what the Holy Spirit sent you here to do. And they got this idea of saying, oh, you're not going to make any money in that, or oh, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. Let that go in one ear and out the other. Because it's obviously this person is not backing you. It's obviously this person, it's about greed, it's about money, it's about what they can get. And if what you're doing is not enough to honor them, then, you know, it's not worth their time, and they're going to say it's not worth your time. Don't let anyone swindle you out of what the Holy Spirit has you here to do. You know, that's just like somebody starting up a business and they're not making any money, but they steady trying to push it. But then you got this other person over here trying to say, oh man, you need to just let that go. Don't listen to somebody like that, because they don't know what's best for you. Only the Holy Spirit knows what's best for you. Only the Holy Spirit knows why it put you here, why it sent you here. If you don't align yourself with the Holy Spirit, align your life involved around the Holy Spirit, you're gonna fail. And I'm just being honest. Unless you're out here doing God knows what that's illegal, you're gonna fail. Because Holy Spirit knows what's best for you, no matter what day and age it is. The Holy Spirit knows what's in line for you. As long as you're doing enough that makes you comfortable and makes you happy, that's all that matters. And if you have something that you're doing on the side that the Holy Spirit has you doing, stick to it. Don't deviate from it. Because eventually, that little thing that you're doing on the side is going to overshadow what you're doing at the present moment. Eventually, that's going to take off. And then the person that tried to detour you, it's like, oh man, I stuck by your side while you was doing this and doing that. But no, you were the one that telling me not to do it. You were the one that was telling me that I shouldn't be doing it. You're the one that telling me, oh, you ain't gonna make no money out of it. When it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about what you were sent here to do. It's about aligning yourself with the Holy Spirit. But some people don't get that. Some people don't understand that. And I don't know if any of you out there understand what I'm saying. But if you do, put in the comments. I do read comments. And if you like what you're hearing, like the video. You know, I mean, a lot of people sit there and just watch the video, but don't even push like. I mean, they rather watch me film the geese and the ducks. But when it comes to something serious, when it comes to something that's knowledgeable, you know, I just recently did a shorts and I said about easy life or something about a life. I mean, um, a good life, because animals don't have to take care of themselves. People take care of animals. They don't have to work a day in their life. So they're here because the Holy Spirit put them here. And they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing because they're being taken care of. The same can happen for you You just have to do what you're supposed to do. I look at these ducks, I look at these geese, and I'm like, you know, they're getting food from me, once a week or twice a week, actually, because I go to pick up food for the homeless and pick up food for the church, and you know, but the geese and the ducks, they eat because they don't have to want for anything because they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're here. You're in the right place at the right time and where the Holy Spirit wants you. But there are some that are not in the right place at the right time where the Spirit wants them because they're too busy worried about the worldly things. They're too busy worried about some 9 to 5 job or worried about some that they might not making enough money and all this other kind of stuff. They're not aligning themselves, and most of them are hating their jobs and all kinds of stuff. You go to some places and you got people that got attitudes. Like I went to the Dollar Tree, and I go and grab a little small backpack. I'm not talking about a tiny backpack. Get it and put it on my back, and then the woman tells me, "Oh, you got to leave your bag up in the front." I was like, "What do you mean?" I haven't went to not one Dollar Tree that told me that. But this woman, being ethnic as she is, tells me, "Well, that's just how it is." I was like, "Well, you're not the only Dollar Tree in in Texas. There's more than one, and it's a wonder why this place is empty." So this woman, I believe she hate her job. So if you work in a place and you don't like what you're doing, you don't like where you're at, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not in your purpose. Like I said, job is supposed to be fun. Job is supposed to be like a vacation. And it's got to hit you it's got to hit you in the heart and hit you in your spirit, in your soul. If you work on a job and it's not hitting your spirit and it's not hitting you in your soul, it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make your it doesn't make you it doesn't make your body tingle. You're in the wrong thing. You're not aligned. You're not aligned in what you're supposed to be here to do. That's the thing. People tend to not align themselves with what they were sent here to do. And this is what I'm trying to get my friend to understand. Just because I go to these places and you don't see a lot of people coming in here doesn't mean that I won't be invited to another event that may be even bigger. But it doesn't matter about the money. It just matter about the people. It just matter about being of service to others. That's it. It's a matter of being of service to others because it's not about the money for me. And then when there's like a really really small event, she frowns down on it because she just sees that, oh, here's no money. Are you wasting your time? Really? Really? So what the Holy Spirit's telling me to do, I'm wasting my time. Really? And you really not a friend. You honestly really not a friend. If you telling me I'm wasting my time, or you telling me that, oh well, there's no money, or oh well, I can't go in there because there's nothing going on. There's no money. Oh, it's so small. These kind of people let that go in and out the other ear. Me, I ignore it. She tell me something, I do the opposite. because that's how I learned to do with people like that. I can shut people off, and it doesn't bother my frequency. It doesn't change my frequency. Not one bit. It changes my frequency because I'm gonna still be me. I'm still gonna be. I'm still gonna do what the Holy Spirit telling me to do, regardless whether anybody likes it or not. That's just what it is. So if you got a friend like I do, or roommate like I do, that's always yippee yipping about something that they have no control over, as long as I'm paying my rent, as long as I'm paying what I need to pay, you don't need to worry about what I'm doing or where I'm working and if it's going to work out for me or whether it's not enough money. That's not your concern. So if you got a friend like I do and you understand what I'm saying, don't let anyone take you out of your purpose. Ignore everything that they say. Let it run down your back like snot. That's how it needs to be done. But I just wanted to get on and just do this video. If you're called to do something and someone else is trying to tell you not to do it, or if if you turn your life around, you're not the same person you used to be, and you got people that just not liking your new self. They're not liking your spiritual self. Let it roll down your back like snot. Just it's just that simple. You could still have your friends, but just close them out when they get to talking all kind of stupid stuff or just stuff that just don't compute with your mind. Just turn them off. You don't necessarily have to cut them off. Eventually they're gonna get cut off because the Holy Spirit's gonna, it's time for you to go. And they won't have a seat where you're going. They won't be invited. So once things start rolling, things start happening for you, and you start to really get out there, and people really get to see who you are and why you're here, and why the Holy Spirit got you doing what you're doing. You know, it's gonna happen. So me, I just laugh about it because I just find it funny because I've been doing the spiritual workings, since 2016. 2016, probably mid 15 is when I had my awakening. I just laugh about my roommate because she just, to me, I just see just somebody that's just lost, ungrateful and lost. And I know how to ignore her, and I know how to turn it off, and I know how to just do what I want to do, regardless of what she may say. What what's she gonna do about it? Nothing. Just, oh well, that's it. Because I know what I want to do and what the Holy Spirit wants me to do. I want to do the same thing what the Holy Spirit wants me to do. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. The Holy Spirit doesn't want me to get a job. The Holy Spirit doesn't want me to get a job that's going to take up my time from what the Holy Spirit wants me to do. Because that's exactly what will happen. It will take me off my purpose. If I got a job that was 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, 8 hours, it's going to take up time from the Holy Spirit. It's going to take me out of my purpose why I was sent here. And I don't have that kind of time. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time on this earth, so to speak. So I have to fulfill the Holy Spirit's purpose and my purpose, which is the Holy Spirit's purpose and prophecy. So I don't have time to just sit up and entertain what my friend feels and thinks. And oh, it's not enough money. I don't care. I see a person that was homeless. I wanted to give her money. She got all upset. Why are you getting upset? Because I want to give them money. Why? Not your business. It's mine. I want to give them money. I want to give them money. People, you got people controlling you like that. Let it go in one ear and out the other and let it roll down your back like snot. Because this person, and I just do the opposite. Every time she try to tell me something to do, I just do the opposite. She's my best friend, but she acts like my mother. She's about the age of my mother though, to be honest. But yeah, man, I people just don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get how simple it is. They don't get how simple it is. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Seek and ye shall find. You seek the Holy Spirit, you will find it. It will definitely let you know. But it will definitely let you know why you're sent here too. But this is not what it's about. I'm not getting, this is not a come to the Holy Spirit, but it's just to let you know if you're unhappy where you are, working, living, whatever it may be, it's because you're not in your purpose. You're not aligning yourself with your purpose. If you're working a job and you're unhappy and you're not satisfied with what you have, or if you're one of those people that just want more and more and more, then you're not in the right thing. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing while you were sent here. Everyone was sent here for a specific purpose. And I'm in my purpose. I just got people that just can't stand my purpose and why I'm here. And it's not just my best friend, it's other people as well. It's other factions, it's the demonic realm, hierarchy people. You know, everything, every stumbling block that they can try to throw in front of me, they'll do it. Even using family, even using my best friend, which I call my mother because she acts like it. She doesn't act like a friend, she acts like a mother, more or less. But I just wanted to get on here and do this video because people make it hard, and it's really not that hard. Simple thing. Let it, put it on the Holy Spirit. Ask. Find your purpose while you were sent here. The Holy Spirit will show it to you. It will show it. You just have to be sincere. If you're not sincere, it ain't gonna happen for you. And that's the one thing that people don't do. There are many people that are not sincere. They're just saying stuff. It's like, what was it? It's like being able to see through people. Some people have that gift. My best friend wants to have that gift, but everything's a competition with her when it comes to gifts or what someone sees. Oh, well, I saw this, I saw that. As soon as you come to her with something, she ain't coming out of it just saying, "Oh, I saw this." It's you go to her first and you say, "Oh, well, I saw this," and then she'll say, "Oh, well, I saw this." It's like, what is going on? It's almost like, "Oh, well, my vision is better than your vision," or "My dreams are better than your dreams." What is the competition? There is none. But I forgot where I was going with that story. I forgot where I was going with that story. But align yourself with the Holy Spirit. This is all I'm saying. Don't make it harder than what it has to be, because it really doesn't have to be that hard. And it's really not that hard. There are people that always get what they want. They may not have a lot of money, but they always get what they want and they're always happy. So when you align yourself with the Holy Spirit, everything else falls in line. Everything you want will come. You just have to make the steps to follow the Holy Spirit, to align yourself with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will tell you what you were sent here for. Then align yourself with a job that the Holy Spirit has for you, because the Holy Spirit will send that job for you. And that's what you're sent here for. But if you're not aligning yourself with what you're supposed to be here for, and you got every Tom, and Harry trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be listening to man, you should be listening to the Holy Spirit. That's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people always listening. I did that for too many years. And people always trying to tell me what to do. I'm tired of listening what other people are telling me what to do, instead of me listening what the Holy Spirit say what to do. That's the thing. Listen to what the Holy Spirit telling you what to do, not what someone else is telling you what to do. I went through that for many years, and a lot of women took advantage of that. And a lot of it because I'm dyslexic. It had a lot to do with it. But it was not ever what I wanted to do. It was what they were saying, "Oh, what's best for me." What's best for me is to follow what the Holy Spirit says. That's what is being done for a change. Not listening to you. Not you telling me what to do or what you think I should be doing or what work you think I should be working in. That's not how it's flying anymore. That's not how it flies. It flies how the Holy Spirit says it flies. And if the Holy Spirit says stand firm and stand your ground and stand where you're supposed to be, and keep the course, stay the course, that's what you do. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Listen to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the only being that's going to put you in the right place. What friend do you have that you obtain some good, valuable information that you will stay the course for all of eternity? The job the Holy Spirit has you have you to do is for eternity. But the job that your friends are trying to get you to do, it's only for a short while. Don't listen to these dum dums because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what's best for you. The only being that knows what's best for you is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit alone. You'll thank me later. the Messiah out.